eyes bigger than my tummy. Ah. You better be playing tennis.
Wominjika, please welcome to Rod Laver Arena with the world premiere of her original song, She Will Rise, one of Australia's most talented singer-songwriters, Frances Madden.
As we celebrate women at this year's Open, this song is for women and girls everywhere. Looking up the mountain, she's been climbing for so long. Though her heart is weary, she knows the voice inside is strong. It's singing, she is the mountain, she is the wind, she is where the change begins. Out of the shadows into the sky, finally free, she will rise like the ocean, setting the tide of emotion. Yes, she believes in her power, that in the darkest hour she will rock like an earthquake, making the foundation shake. Remember the name as she goes by, 'cause when the time comes to fly, everybody's watching, but she walks the road alone. She's all alone, calling in the distance. There's just one more climb to go. She ain't got that far to go. She is the mountain, she is the wind, she is where the change begins. Out of the shadows into the sky, finally free, she will rise like the ocean, setting the tide of emotion. Yes, she believes in her power, that in the darkest hour she will rock like an earthquake, making the foundation shake. Remember the name as she goes by, 'cause when the time comes to fly, we will rise. We will rise. We will rise. When the time comes to fly, we will rise. We will rise. We will rise. Remember the name. We will rise. We will rise.
Frances Madden, She Will Rise. Frances' second album, Beautiful World, was recently released by ABC Music and earned her 5 nominations at the Australian Songwriters Association Awards. And now, delivering the Daphne Ackhurst Trophy, please welcome the last Australian woman to win the Australian Open Women's Singles in 1978, Christine O'Neill. If you're able, please be upstanding and welcome to sing the Australian National Anthem, Gemma Ricks.
Australians, oh, let us rejoice, for we are one and free. We've gold and soil and wealth for toil. Our home is good by sea. Our land abounds in nature's gifts of beauty, rich and rare. In history's page, let every sage advance Australia fair. In joyful strains then let us sing, advance Australia
Welcome to Rod Laver Arena, night 13 of the Australian Open 2022. We are in for a huge night tonight. Can I please ask you to take out your mobile phones and switch them to silent now? And also turn off your flash. More than happy for you to take photos of viewers here tonight, but please turn off the flash so as not to disturb the players. Have a tremendous night.
Welcome to a very, very special day here at the Australian Open. It is the women's final, and it is a moment that Australia has been waiting for 44 years. Danielle Collins stands in the way of that particular dream, and the dream belongs to Ash Barty, the world #1. She has dominated the tennis landscape for the last 3 years. She's already got a couple of majors to her name. Danielle Collins looking for her first. The emotions as they walk along the corridor of champions this evening are magnified. They are both in pursuit of one of the game's greatest trophies. Today is the day for Danielle Collins. It's been a unique journey, unprecedented. An NCAA US college champion and the first to make a Grand Slam final. Seeks her first major title. For Ash Barty, she's already a great, one of the greatest. And as I said, already a winner of 2 major trophies. But this is her home major and the one that she covets the most. She's dreamt big as a teenager, and now she enters her home field of dreams.
Welcome to the Australian Open 2022 Women's Singles Final. Would you please welcome from the United States, Danielle Collins. And her opponent tonight, the current world #1, our top seed from Australia, Ashleigh, Barty.
What a reception, a rousing reception for the Australian, understandably so. It's a cooler day here in Melbourne. The roof is still open, and it looks like it's going to remain open as well tonight. No rain forecast and no rain. A lot of the Australians are hoping on their parade, a chance to celebrate the greatness of Ash Barty. Another American in her way, somebody that she knows well. She has lost on their previous meeting. She will be wary, but that is the smile that she has worn all the way through these championships. She's looked relaxed, and she has played magnificently.
Hi, Ashleigh. So this is Pauline. She's going to help us tonight. So ladies, same conditions as in previous rounds. Would you have any questions? No? I'll just ask you after the coin toss to take a photo together with Pauline facing that way. So Pauline, we ask who for the choice? Ashleigh, Margaret, or ANZ? ANZ, her call. ANZ. Serve. Good match. Just face this way, please.
Delighted to say alongside me for tonight, Chanda Rubin. Chanda, how excited are you tonight? I know obviously there's an American on the court, but for Ash Barty, she has become a global superstar.
I mean, this is going to be such an exciting night. I expect a great match. I am pumped for it. There are stories on both sides of the net, and I can't be happier to be watching this and calling alongside you. Certainly, you look at Danielle Collins and how unlikely was her road to this final. And then, of course, Ash Barty wanting so much to get to a final. She's been to the semifinals here before a couple of years ago and finally gets her wish to play for this title.
There is Danielle, and somebody else that's going to be alongside us is Josh Eagle. Josh, you were outside, you just come in. How good was that reception to feel as an Australian?
It's a privilege to be here, Mark. There's no doubt about it. And it is absolutely rocking in here. I've been to quite a few finals and Grand Slam tennis over the years, but this is a different feel tonight. There's so much at stake for Ash Barty. She's primed, she's ready to go. The conditions really look perfect tonight. The rain has stayed off, the roof's open. So as far as I'm concerned, we are set for a cracking night of tennis.
Danielle obviously getting through her second semi-final to get through to this final. She is residing in the world's top 10 in the live rankings right now, courtesy of this run through. And it's been spectacular, really, when you take us back, Chanda, to what she went through after Miami last year.
Yes, having surgery, talked about endometriosis, how much pain she had been in throughout her career. Finally, getting relief from that. She had a couple of other health struggles towards the latter part of the year, but she won 2 titles, and that was a huge boost for Collins. In 2021, she finished the second half of the year in pretty strong fashion, and although this is her first tournament, she has looked spectacular. She's gotten better and better each match. Her confidence has grown, and I expect her to come out and go at Barty from the first ball.
Does she know any other way?
I don't think there's any other way for Danielle Collins. Danimal is what she's known as.
No clothing or shoe sponsor for the American coming into this major final. You have a feeling that she's timed that particular negotiation very nicely indeed. That is a run through in this particular draw. The titanic tussle with Thorsen. She was down a set 4-2, down a break against Elise Mertens. As for Ash Barty, Chanda, she has absolutely scythed her way through this draw.
She has lost just 21 games, got broken only 1 time during the entire fortnight. It has been incredible playing from Barty. She's been playing very calm, composed tennis, playing well within herself. And as the #1 player in the world, I mean, she's solidly, last 3 years now, playing in that space.
The Queen of Queensland, Josh.
She's more than that, Mark. She's a wonderful human being, and she's a wonderful ambassador, as you can hear the crowd go off as one for Ash Barty. She has done so much for Australian sport, not just tennis. She's such an ambassador, and we are grateful to have her.
As I say, she has absolutely cut a path through this draw that had some potential problems as well. They didn't come in the opening couple of rounds, as you can see. Georgie, one of the biggest hitters out there on the women's tour as well. She dismissed her with a loss of just 5 games. Anisimova was playing some terrific tennis, already a title to her name, and just dropping the 7. That's the one match that she's lost her serve in at this tournament. That is obviously going to be a massive key, but also that psychologically big for her, Chanda. She's got to win over Barty.
Absolutely, that's so important coming into a match of this magnitude for Danielle Collins. She won the last time they played in Adelaide, and each match in that 4-match head-to-head, each match Collins got a little bit better. They've had a couple of matches where it was tight, 3 sets to Barty, and so Collins has got to feel like she has a chance, a shot to win her first Grand Slam title.
Two very different routes. Collins, of course, and the public courts of Florida, playing with her dad for so many times. She talked openly about the versatility of some of those players she chose to play against on those public courts. For Ash Barty, well, at 14, she was already a prodigy. She went over to Las Vegas. She trained with Agassi, with Graf, Gil Ray's the trainer, Darren Cahill. And she knows what it's like to win one of these titles. Does she know? And will she know what it's like to win in Australia?
Ashleigh, Barty to serve. Ready, play.
The simplest of points, the loudest of ovations.